Okay, so I was just here minding my own business when three lovely angels just fell out of the sky on me, and so everybody introduce yourselves.
I'm Grace. I'm Gabby.
I'm Drew.
Grace, Gabby, and Drew. Okay, all right, now you offered me a drink, a sweet, refreshing beverage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And where are you guys from?
Texas A&M.
The university. Okay.
University.
So, Drew.
Yes.
Drew, what are you studying?
I'm a psychology major.
Okay. Now I'm glad I have the camera on you because I got snot running, and I'll try to wipe it off camera. You know what I mean? But Drew is studying psychology.
Yes, I am.
And I also am a psychology major.
Oh.
University of Pittsburgh.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
Pennsylvania.
yes, absolutely. So psychology. And Gabby?
Yes, I'm also a psychology major.
And also
I'm nursing.
nursing. Okay. So nurses for the physical body and nurses for the head. Because you always need that, right?
Yes.
And so what brings you, lovely ladies, to Oklahoma City today?
We're spreading the gospel and the message of God on a mission trip.
Okay, so you're doing a missions trip from Texas A&M
Yes.
up to Oklahoma City because what better place to do it a missions trip than here in your own front yard and backyard and all around you, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to spread love, why not start with your neighbors, right?
Exactly.
Okay, excellent. So Gabby, tell us about yourself. Now, psychology major. Okay. Not that I put you on the spot.
Where you're from?
Well, start with the basic demographics, like age.
Okay, I'm 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah,
Are you a native from Pennsylvania? Are you a native from Texas?
Yes, I'm from Texas. I was born and raised in Texas.
Okay.
And
we're neighbors, right?
yes, we're neighbors.
Okay, so how long of a trip did it take you to get up here?
5 hours? 6.5.
6 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And wait a minute. Gabby, Drew, and Grace. Yes. Woo! Okay. Grace, what if you know anything about Western Christianity, names like faith and hope and grace is tip. So is that were you a church girl your whole life?
Yes, both of my parents were Christians, and so they raised me in the church. But I have also seen Jesus do great things in my life and save me from anxious thoughts and just bring so much joy and peace to my life. And so it's definitely something I was raised in, but also something that I've chosen for myself.
So let me ask you this. And I think it just has some snot running, so I'm glad the camera's on you. Hold on, we need a brief intermission break here.
Okay.
So, 18 years old.
Yes. I'm 20 years old.
20 years old. 19. So relatively young. Now, I must confess, since you're sharing about your lives with me,
I'd love to hear about you.
I have a marriage school.
Oh.
Yes, you didn't. Not to surprise that on you, not to drop that bomb on you. However, I must confess, I'm the only student, only professor, only everything in my university. But the lesson is, I'm trying. The goal and the mission of my school is to raise up a Proverbs 31 woman. Okay, a wife of noble character. I think, you have schools for nursing, you have schools for psychology. Why aren't there a school for wives to learn how to cook and how to minister to their husband? Because probably one of the most unministered demographic is husbands. You know what I mean? There's a ministry responsibility that a wife has to her husband. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes.
Okay. So and us men get neglected and we starve, and when we starve, bad things happen typically, right? And so that's really the whole vision behind my ministry school is to raise up women, wives of noble character, and husbands who what would you call a man of God who is the epitome of Christian leadership? What would you call such a person?
Maybe like kind of like David, like a man after God's own heart.
Okay, definitely. Okay, what else? So Grace says a man after God's own heart. Okay, so which leads me to another question. What is God's own heart?
I mean, I think God's heart is love and forgiveness.
Okay.
And, I mean, that's why
His
He
creation.
sent Jesus to die for us.
His creation is His heart. Like,
Okay, so God's heart is man and woman, right? Mm-hmm. And how would a man of God treat a woman?
I think like with respect and with love, like the same way in which God treats us.
Yes.
Okay, so you would want a man who is encouraging?
Yes.
Okay, so can you give an example of how a man would encourage you in your life? Because it doesn't do you any good, I don't think, to encourage somebody after the battle's already won. I need somebody to encourage me when I'm in the midst of my battle. You know what I mean? How would a man encourage you right now in the midst of your battle?
I think like
a man of God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like praying for our trip, I think would be
okay.
really cool.
Okay.
Like, and just like
so
school's hard, so like supporting me through that and like
reminding us of the impact that we're gonna make on people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here are 3 angels that just appeared over the hillside while I was in the midst of dancing, unsuspectedly offered me with 3 refreshing beverages, as you can see, that I'll probably drink a little bit later when I get thirsty, and is out here ministering. So here's my question.
Can you vlog on my phone too?
Yeah, what do I gotta do?
Just the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, like this?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, Grace, Gabby,
Yes.
and Drew,
Yes.
all from Texas A&M,
Yes.
came up to, here, let me put this down.
Wait, no, you can keep using yours.
No, it's gonna record.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, I'm trying to get a better angle here.
No,
See
yours is
this
more important.
is
Yeah.
the problem when you have, you improvise.
Do you want me to take mine back?
No, absolutely. What I would like is you to scoot right in so I got all 3 in.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, so I can stay on the outside.
You can be in it.
Okay.
Like, turn it
Okay, alright. So, oh God, difficult. Let me just, it'll just be a lot easier this way.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Because you're the 3 angels that appeared over the hillside. So, encouragement. Say you just got married, right?
Okay.
And first of all, I'm making an assumption. 3 Midwest girls who are women of faith have probably been thinking about marriage for a long, long time. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
Okay. But so if I'm a man who's looking for a wife, that's who I want to talk to, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody who wants to be a wife, somebody who wants to care about their husband. Like, it's like fishing, right? There's some fish you catch. I'm assuming you get fish. Okay.
Throw back.
There are some throwbacks, right? Why? Why does somebody throw back a fish?
They're not good enough.
Not good enough.
They're not good enough for them.
Okay.
They're not like a good fit.
Okay. Now what happens if you throw him back and like he just happened to swam somewhere where there was a lot of food, and he just got bulked up like boom. You know what I mean? Like, and you passed him up, like, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden he comes back and like, you're trying to catch him. Okay, that's real, right? That is real. You know, when sometimes you don't see the treasure that's right before you. And I think this is a lesson. And I've been born and raised in the church myself since about the age of 12. I grew up in a Pentecostal Assemblies of God denomination. But this is one thing that I understand about that demographic is we've been praying for husbands and wives for a very, very long. I'm 48 years old, still praying. What advice do you give a man out here? Because you asked earlier what you could pray for me about, right? Okay. See, men of God, these are the types of women that you're interested in. Women who want to do God's will. Okay. Women who are sometimes serve you a refreshing beverage when you're out in the wild, in the wilderness, which is a huge blessing. Okay. And who want to minister to your needs and care about you. Okay. So the first question.
I think you were asking about like advice like that we would give to
Yes,
Christian men.
yes.
And I think just like pursuing Christian women and also just being Christian. Also, I'm really sorry, but our car that we drove in with needs to leave.
Okay.
So we have to go.
Can I get you dancing on the vlog real quick?
Oh gosh.
And can we keep one of those?
Okay, yeah.
I'll dance with you.
Okay, all right. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll dance too.
We got one up. In the world, not half the world, so we have